guys, welcome back to my Snowrunner chill let's play. We are currently in Alaska. Now, I did make a little bit of progress and then realised my recording wasn't working. So, all you really missed is me driving to the first watchtower. Nothing much. As I mentioned, we're going to be getting the watchtowers visited, accepting missions and exploring most of the map. And the interesting thing we've got to be careful of is the watchtowers don't reveal that much of the actual map, which means missions and upgrades and all kind of stuff can be hidden. So we are going to have to go and do a good scouting of all the grey areas as such. But for now, we're going to continue on and go to the Bag of Ice mission because we've got plenty to do, and we're going to be using the Chevy because I kind of used the Scout 800 more in the last thing, so I want to give this thing a chance to shine. And also it's got bigger tyres, which does, from what I remember, make going through snow that a little bit easier. Because snow is not very fun. Because as you can see, even like a small bit of snow like this, it's not great to go through. Now, I don't have too much of a risk of getting, stuck in it. Because it's not quite deep enough, but it is no matter how much you spin your wheels, you're not going any faster. So, typically, bigger tyres do seem to help because you sink in less. And this region has a lot tougher terrain. But it does also have a lot more roads. It just has ice on it, so it's kind of like a bit of a mix of stuff. And one thing we all want to be trying to remember which roads are good and which ones are bad, because I actually don't remember off the top of my head. The only road I know that's bad is this bit. This bit of road is pretty much undrivable. If you try and go down the middle of it, it's not going to happen in pretty much any vehicle other than one or two. So we don't want to go there. But I think the Chevy should be adequate for the type of things we need. But the train's definitely going to be a new challenge. And we got plenty of fuel as well, because we did bring we can bring our trucks over without too much issue, and it costs 3,000, which really isn't that much. So we're just going to be accepting missions, and then I probably want to go back this way, but we might just go around. And there's a pipe in the middle, so I can't remember. I think you have to go around things, because like I said, it's been a while since I've actually played on this map. Whereas Michigan I had played many times. This map not so much. I only played this map 2 times total. It shouldn't take nowhere near as long as Michigan. I reckon it'll be 30 hours. And I'll probably be done with it. Because like I said, West got a lot of roads. You don't have to spend as much time crawling. But you do spend more time crawling slowly. Because a lot of it is just going to be going through this stuff. I mean, if you stay on top of it, you do alright, but if you sink into it, it's kind of a pain. I don't think the Chevy's going to do okay. Now, I do think they should rejoin back to the road, and then we can go past the pipe. Because there's ways you can slip under the pipe, but I don't really want to be in the snow too much. Mainly because you can get not stuck. Well, you can get stuck, but not easily stuck. But it's a slow crawl. That's not really something I want to be doing. I'd rather be in the mud a bit. Which isn't great either, but at least I can get a bit more speed that way. In this thing it can kind of crawl its way through. Also, for the most part, scouts aren't great in snow. For the current ones we have, I should say, because there's a couple which just fly through it. Yeah, we don't currently have them though. Because you can go under the pipe there, but then there's a big old drive down there, which is doable. Just not the easiest thing ever. So first person this year actually isn't that bad. Oh. Yeah, we'll collect them at some point. I probably won't get any missions done today, because it was got 4 maps to explore, which I'll probably keep to my usual routine, which is explore all the maps. And then we'll start doing tasks, and then we'll start doing contracts. I need to repair this because I've only got one working light. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so we need to repair that pipe fairly soon, actually. So I should have gone left, but I do think maybe if I didn't have the roof rack on, could have probably crawled under this. If so, I might have to go all the way back to the garage. Can I? I don't think, no, okay. It's where snow kind of sucks. Just there's no grip at all. Basically, you just have to spin your wheels and have me crawl out. Okay, we'll go back around the other side then. So, exhaust plan to go up there, and then there's a little... yeah, that little road then goes to that watchtower, I think. But instead we'll go back to the garage, and then we'll pick up you on the way. And then we'll go down to the fuel station and get stuck in the mountains. So, we've got plenty of things to be doing. So I'm going to apologise if my mic picks up any, like, creaking or, like, background noise. There's currently a lot of wind outside and makes doors rattle and stuff, so not much I can do about it though. Come on, crawl through. Is that even tiny bits? When you get like snow and mud, that's when you're going to kind of run into issues. Now I'm going to keep it high, I think. Just because I really don't want to be going too fast on the ice, because the only concern we have got with the ice is you can sometimes crash into the barricade quite easily, which can often do quite a lot of damage, which then means I need to pay for repairs, which obviously won't be the best thing in the world. But we have currently got 160 grand, and as you can see Michigan is 100%, so that's perfect. And yeah, we've got 16 watchtowers to find, so take a little bit of time. Because there's a lot of watchtowers, there's a lot of hidden map area as well. So I'll probably be doing a few episodes of scouting, which I actually don't mind too much, because you kind of get to learn the map, find where the bad bits of road are and all that good stuff, so I don't mind. And I do find it's quite beneficial for later on, because you should remember, if you get stuck in a scout somewhere, it's kind of a good thing to know how bad terrain is, because scouts typically aren't great at getting through mud and stuff, so if it's really muddy, you'll know if you're in a scout, because you won't get through it. Yeah, I can repair, can't I? I can repair my light. Oh, okay, maybe not. Might just have, I don't know. Might just not visual damage. Grab you. So this map does get really dark. I do quite like it though. Also, they're typically not a fan of snowy maps. In not just Snowrunner, but any game. I just don't like and of like white, if that makes sense. Like, I like more greens and like warmer colours. I'm not a fan of like cold colours, which typically snow maps are cold, so it makes sense. I think the maps look pretty, just not my preferred thing. Especially when it's like if you're playing on a map for like 50 hours or whatever, it's going to be 50 hours of just snow. Okay, getting turned is not easy. This bit's gonna suck. I should have really put mud tyres. I've got off-road tyres on them. Because I'll try them, but I don't actually know what's best. I think mud tyres are better for snow, I believe, but at the end of the day, I can't remember exactly. As we're going to be crawling through this. I do think this will do better than the Scout 800 will. And purely because it's kind of got a better ground clearance and bigger tyres. I think it's got 41-inch tyres where the Scout has like 38 inches. Which, as I remembered, tyre size matters quite a lot when you're on snow. Even still, 41 inches isn't quite big enough. It's good enough to crawl through though. We will be buying a truck at some point, and I think I mentioned in the last episode, but if you guys have any requests of trucks you want to see, now's a good time, so let me know in the comments and I'm happy to buy some lovely trucks. Obviously we can only afford one, potentially two if they're like cheap ones, but because there's some trucks later on, obviously there's some that we might not unlock for a while, or ever, to be fair, some of them. How much is fuel here? £3 per litre, that's... Okay, we even burning through fuel. We might actually... £1 per litre really isn't that bad. I thought we had a lot more than that. That's the main thing with fuel is I don't think the price of it is going to be like breaking the bank. It's more just so the garage just doesn't really give us fuel, which is something I'm not that... I'm not a big fan. I like having to manage fuel a little bit. Accept you. And now... we can probably go down that road. I think... Or... yeah, my memory's not working. Here's the thing. I'll get this one first. I think it's like somewhere around and there's like... I know there's a Hummer we're gonna get and the Royal BM. I don't remember what other trucks we unlock. I think the Hummer you have to tow somewhere, so we might do that because I haven't used the Hummer in this game really. I've used it in Mudrunner and quite enjoyed it, so... yeah, Mudrunner was kind of a weird vehicle though. I vaguely remember having to do this. This could be dumb, but I'm pretty sure I see a yellow thing down there. Okay, it's not too far. Don't know how deep this is either. Doing this at night probably isn't the wisest thing. It's solid underneath though. I don't have a snorkel on this either. Okay, a bit of damage is fine. See, pop the inch. Yeah, there's an upgrade, okay. Upgrades are also going to want, because they're very useful. What's this going to be for? a bunch of trucks we don't currently have. Still, engine upgrades are very useful. Now, yeah, we might. Okay. I'm going to try and sneak up onto the road. Because I don't really want to drive back through the water. Should really get a snorkel on this thing. I believe where this is the road. Yeah, this issue going anywhere in snow. It's probably painful in a Scout. Because there's no way to go faster than this. Like, the more I spin my wheels, the more risk I have of basically getting stuck. So it's literally just a case of crawling your way through. Which definitely adds to the challenge, I guess. This map does have quite a weird balance, because like, you do spend a lot of time going painfully slow, but also it's got roads. So you'll spend a lot of time whizzing around getting to places quickly. So it's not too bad. It's definitely a step up from Michigan though. But nothing is also quicker to do, so it's kind of a weird thing. A bridge to go across. Tipping can also be an issue as well because, I mean, the train's not flat. Also, the crawler suspension looks really good. Kind of just lets the wheels kind of individually go up and down, which is really nice. Thing's definitely doing okay. He's going to be chugging through all my fuel though. And because we're going at a pretty intense pace without really going anywhere. Engines have to work really hard to go this speed. So fuel consumption definitely is going to be increased. Oh, a barrier, very helpful. I do remember this place having quite a few like roadblocks and stuff. Luckily that's not where we need to go. Leave that for later me to deal with. Hopefully we can climb up this. Oh, it definitely does an okay job on this thing. Now, I don't remember if we unlock the Lodestar. I've got a feeling we don't, but depends on how the scouting goes, because I might get a Lodestar. Because he is my favourite scout in the game. But we'll see. Because I do want to use a new vehicle, so the Hummer will probably be our main vehicle we use when we unlock it. Right, where is it? Okay, down the mountain. Is that a mission? And we're getting, no, this is like a little bit of snow really slows us down. I can see the tower. Like, I was going to go down that, but that would not be good for us, I assume. Just wiggle our way down. Okay, that's a little bit dodgy. Sliding. Also, the good thing is the ground is overall typically quite a lot more firm than Michigan. Michigan had a lot of like soft, slippery spots. This ground's typically quiet. If it's not covered in snow, it's a lot firmer. Scout flatbed, there's an upgrade. Ah. On the Royal BM, okay. Memory serves me then, I thought that was where the Hummer was. But I think the Hummer's gonna be there, to be precise. So it's like we got quite a bit of map unlocked. Fuel trailer, trailer store, pull away. Upgrade, we want to go get the upgrade. Upgrade and the Royal BM. Oh. Because the Royal BM, again, it's another truck I overlooked when I first played this. So, can't say too much good about. Oh, that's not my bad. So yes, I can't say too much about it really. I do think it's an okay truck. I think it's on the same sort of side as like the Paystyle, where it's not great at anything, it's just not bad at anything. Well, this is fun. I don't know if driving slow is better. It might be. See, it's kind of slow. So daytime at some point would be wonderful. Like, that doesn't change the speed at all because I'm still only going so fast. It might be better for fuel burn though. That's what I'm thinking. There we go. Come on, get some grip. And even on this stuff, it's still quite slippery. We're not going to be going fast for a while. You can see the moon as well. Don't want to hurt my diffs again. I don't need them on though, but it's like bits of hard ground. Yeah, I can crawl through a lot of this stuff. Just isn't the most ideal thing ever. I do think we also unlocked the Ford F-150, I think. Which I probably won't use. Because until you go to Cola, it is like awful. It has no power at all. And it's an engine you get in Cola which makes it from like F tier to like a B tier truck. I'm gonna wait for that because I'm not gonna use a vehicle that's severely underpowered. Like, it's not my cup of tea. Might be an issue. Okay, this bit's bad. Could really do with it being daytime. Because I can't see what I'm driving in. Can't see much, to be fair. I have doubts about getting that upgrade, I'm not gonna lie. We'll go to the truck first. this area is so bad. This is what I was saying, like, this map has a lot worse areas than the other map. So you kind of actually have to think a little bit. Don't be too deep. I kind of have to use my winch a bit. Come on, please climb. This is already becoming quite a challenge. Can't see my wheels, it's actually so annoying, they're just black. To be fair, this truck might be a lot better to use for scouting. I might even get a truck to go scout with actually, because I feel like it's not awful, it's good for going entire areas. It really isn't doing great for the old speed. Like, okay, cool. Severely damaged. Right. Now what we're gonna do, cover you because we got you for free. Pay £2 to repair because you were battered. Oh, that's not the best engine. Okay, we've got the engine. Off-road, like, I know you use this truck, so I do get raised for it. I can get 51-inch tyres, that's decent. AD2s should be good. Jeez, that's expensive. There is a bit of water, so we'll give you that. You might be our main truck for this thing. You've got plenty of add-ons. Okay. Can you do... Do you have a... Might be blind. Oh yeah, there you are. There we go. Because I think you might be quite good. That's a big old... Do you think you've got lights on you? If it's got lights on it, they actually work, so... Kind of... Cabin protector. Okay. Jeez, I need to be level 22 for that. Not too far away, to be fair. Don't want anything too high because it'll get in the way. Okay. DLC colour. That looks quite cool. I want, sure. Okay, you're really low on fuel, but that's fine. Never really use this truck, I don't think. It doesn't have diffs. Was there an option for diffs? Did I miss that? How do you just not have diffs? Is that your, like, weakness as such? Okay, that's fine. No diffs, but it does have a all drive. Well, what we're gonna go do, I think... Does have a big fuel tank though. Is we're gonna go... Is there a mission for that? Yeah, okay, perfect. Because we want to go get that. I don't typically do contracts first, but being able to get to where we need to go would be nice, because I do want to unlock the Scout, the Hummer. And nice bright lights as well, very good. thing sounds pretty beefy. Quite a fan, I think. Another thing is, that's a lot of overhang for... It's quite a short frame. I don't know if having that overhang is good, because it does mean a lot of weight is still on the back wheels. So it might not be too bad. Accept some tasks. Oh, we accepted them. Stupid. I need service spare parts. Oh, interior wise, I actually do quite like it. I can actually see. Can I see my back wheels? I can see quite a lot. Mirrors are good as well, which is a rare thing. Panels on road are quite nice, even icy roads like chain tyres, so might be quite a good truck. Don't know about fuel consumption, so I mean it's hard to tell because I've had it off, but I'm not too concerned really. Yeah, it's not fair, it's like 9 litres min, so that's not too bad. With all drive though. Okay, yeah, with all drive it's a little bit thirsty. Yeah, I think it'll do fine though. Like going through snow should already be a lot easier. It does look pretty nice. I do quite like the front guard as well. It's very beefy looking. Squeaky. There we go. That's going to make life easier. And now... Right, that's the road I was looking for. We're going to try and get the Hummer rescued. Can't remember what it needed though. It might be one that needs repairing, or it might just be a free vehicle. I actually don't remember. Quite like the sound of this vehicle though. Definitely see how it can get on. Probably a vehicle that's not bad to be in high because you don't have diffs on it, so... Okay. Maybe having a big bumper at the front is not the most helpful thing, so it's a bit of overhang actually. I mean, it's not too bad. Just once you get raised suspension will probably help. It's a little bit low to the ground, plus quite bouncy. Yeah, okay. That is going to snag on not a lot of things. Because it's really low to the ground. But we haven't got the raised suspension for it yet. Which I mean, once we get upgrades, it might be very good. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to become an issue on pretty much everything. Come on, you can climb. Like, not having diffs I can deal with. Having overhang does limit where you can take a vehicle most of the time. Some people can deal with it though, I'm not great. You kind of have to choose lines very carefully. But I think raised suspension on it might be bearable. Because the issue is I've sunken in the mud a little bit, or snow even. And the bumper's literally on the floor. Now I could probably change a bumper as well. Might be something I'd do because it doesn't seem to be helping that much. And your bumpers can collide with the ground, so shortcut by the looks of it. Does go through snow quite nicely though. That's going a lot quicker than the scout was. That done some damage. Like, if we weren't taking damage from it, I wouldn't mind too much. But we're hardly going like rapid, and is adding up damage. There is quite nice. I believe it's a rescue thing. I deliver to parking. Okay. Where's parking at? Oh, back to the garage. That's actually not that fun. I might take you up that path, because I feel like you'll do better in snow. Could be it's a risky thing. Because I don't want to see what the hammer's like. Because I don't know what it comes like standard. I wonder. It might fit. Not quite how strong this truck's gonna be. Oh, it's a heavy truck apparently. Get you in now. Don't rotate. That fits so nicely. Look at that. Snug. Oh. Oh my god. He drowned it then. I've got that packed in. So now, should better drive back. I'm going to try and go through the snow though. Because I can't remember how bad this bit actually is. I do remember doing it at one point. Because it is a clear area. As long as you avoid the logs, stumps, you should be fine. This thing does go through snow so nicely. Whereas I think if you took a scout down here, probably struggle quite a bit. You can actually get some speed and high as well, very nice. Can't just keep the wheels spinning and it should be fun. Yeah, this suspension's not great on this vehicle. Giving it all the beans though. It's just the fact it seems a little bit too soft for my liking. And the front's literally already scraping. You know what, that went very smoothly. Okay, cool. That made that whole mission super easy. I do quite like the sound of this truck though. It's quite nice. I think it's definitely got, other than the overhang and like ground clearance, pretty decent. Not that feel thirsty either. if I could lift up a... I forgot that we were on ice. That's my bad. If I did lift up a scout without, like, wanted to tip or anything, it's really good. There we go. And now we got a hammer. Just pick this up and drop it off. Yeah. That actually went so smoothly, I'm quite surprised. Let's see what we can do to this thing, because I think looks wise I don't hate it. So we can get 2 engine upgrades. You don't have the crawler suspension. Got raised suspension to get. Let's get 39-inch tyres. Has its own custom tyres as well. Which custom tyres are typically quite good to use. Or the chat tyres could also be good, but I don't really like the way they look on Scouts. Autonomous as always. Can get engageable diffs. Spare wheel. It doesn't have a lot of fuel on it. So, I think it's a little truck. Little car. Well, that's vibrating. It's quick. As vehicles go, it might be right. Definitely gonna wait till we get upgrades on it though. But it'll do. Right, is there anything else we can do that is like gonna do is we might actually take my little truck to this point, because that's a tunnel to go to the next map. Now there's a fuel station somewhere on this side, it might be there, that could be it, or it's like somewhere. There's also one down there, so we're gonna have this one mainly for the next map, and just in that general area. So it should be fine to get there. This thing feels really ancient compared to everything else we have. I actually don't mind the interior though. If it makes it. Quite a big question on the if though. I don't hate this vehicle though. I'm definitely not going to use it for much, but definitely not bad. Can shift a bit as well, hence why I got chain tyres on it. Any sort of like road, I'm happy to drive this thing on quite nicely. So kind of the thing with this map is there is a lot of like slow areas, but it does also have quite a nice road to drive on. Ah, I did forget about that one. I think we should be able to get through though. Especially since where's got only power on the back wheels. If you've got a lot of weight on the back, it actually doesn't make it too bad. Because weight increases friction, and then that means more downfalls. Whichever means you go quicker. This thing does kind of shift. Right, very nice. So I do believe there is a... I haven't sat on the sign, yeah, gas is that way. But we're going to leave this truck pretty much up here, because that place is locked off for now, but it can do okay there. I do think, though, this is where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you've all enjoyed, and in the next one we'll be doing some more scouting. But yeah, let me know any trucks you want me to buy, because we've currently got 120 grand, so there's a lot of trucks we can afford. So any suggestions, greatly appreciated. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.